Hi guys, Gavin Stokes from Techs on the Move, here to talk to you about the 10 steps to migration. So step number 1, registering with us. Hopefully we've made this really simple for you. On our website, techsonthemove.com.au, there should be a little button that says register with us and arrange a chat. Hit that button, we're going to ask you a few simple questions. Our site is mobile responsive, so you can be doing this from a mobile device or a desktop, comfort of your own armchair. But indeed, reach out, tell us a few details about yourself. If you've got a CV, fantastic. If you don't, it's not a drama. Just give us a little bit of information about your employment background and we'll cobble it together from there. Step number 2. If we think you've got what it takes and we're able to find you employment in Australia, then we're going to arrange a consultation where we can have you work with one of our experienced consultants building a plan. That plan is specific to you and that plan is different for everybody. So what our consultant's going to do is get to know you quite well. Perhaps you've got a family, perhaps you've got kids, perhaps you have ideas of where you'd like to be. They're going to work with you to formulate a plan based on what you want so that you can make an informed decision about when you want to come to Australia and who you might like to work with. Step number 3, video interview. No need to be nervous for this one, guys. It goes for about 10 minutes and it's an informal chat with one of our experienced consultants. The idea is for us to add a little bit more colour than just a traditional resume. So we're going to be asking you why you want to move to Australia. Do you have family here? Have you ever been here before? Tell us a little bit about your work experience. But the whole idea to bring out your personality and showcase it to employers that are looking for someone with your skills. Step number 4, entering our candidate pool. Our candidate pool is our digital platform that allows us to showcase you in the best light to our subscribing employers who are seeking tradesmen like yourself. So this way employers are able to browse your experience, watch a video of you, get a feel for if they think that you're a good fit for the business, and if they do, at the click of a button, we're going to put you in touch with them. Step number 5, scheduling an interview with an employer. At the click of a button, an employer is going to notify us that they want to talk to you. We will then work in the background in putting you in touch with that employer at a suitable time. Do bear in mind there is a time difference between Australia and wherever you are in the world, so we will need to factor that in. It may need to be first thing in the morning, it may need to be after work in the evening, but we'll work that in with you. Step number 6, all being well, you impressed at your interview and now your employer or prospective employer is ready to make a job offer to you. Usually that job offer comes in the form of an employment contract and we will then consult with you in the background as you may have some questions. Australian employment contracts may look different to an employment contract in your home country. So we'll work with you through any questions you've got to make sure that that's satisfactory. Step number 7, reference checks. It's likely that any prospective employer is going to want to do some background checks. Those background checks are usually with either the previous employer, perhaps your current employer. So usually it's just a telephone chat with them, but we are going to need those contact details from you. Step number 8, preparing the visa. We've now got the job offer, we're now ready to pave the way to coming to Australia. So the visa for you and perhaps even your family members is something that you'll be working hopefully with Techs on the Move and one of our experienced registered migration agents. We'll be trying to make this as easy as possible for you, so we'll be getting the documentation to support your application and consulting with you in why we need it and if indeed the documents don't meet the requirements, what we're going to need to ensure that. Step number 9, book your tickets, pack your bags, you're now on your way. So it really is the pointy end of the schedule and it's really up to you then to let us know when you can be in Australia. Step number 10, once you arrive in Australia, it doesn't all end there. Hand-holding is mandatory and it's something that we take very seriously to ensure that you guys settle in comfortably. That first week arriving in Australia, you're going to be disorientated, you're likely going to be jet-lagged, so arranging things like tax file numbers, bank accounts, finding somewhere to live is not going to come easy. We will be there to assist you, working through those challenges so that you can make your settling easier, and then once you're settled, start work.
All right, so if all of that is sounding interesting and you'd like to know a little bit more about what Australia might be able to do for you and your family, then please reach out and get in contact with us.